A dominant first two matches of the 2023 34th Annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament in the books, with one more match left to go, and it's between the West Perry Mustangs taking on the Susquenita Blackhawks. Hello everyone watching on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wolf, the Golden Pipes of Perry County Wrestling, here for the final match of our 34th Annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament, live here at West Perry Middle School. And only the West Perry Mustangs can win the Perry County Championship, and they'll be looking to win their 5th straight Perry County title. The West Perry Mustangs in match number 2 had a dominant 42-29 victory over Newport. In match number 1 to start the day, the Newport Buffaloes dominated Susquenita by a score of 48-22. And the West Perry Mustangs already having a program record 4 straight Perry County championships, looking to extend that to 5 straight championships. As we are getting set for match number 3, our final match here tonight. The reason we are here at West Perry Middle School is because the high school gym floor is currently being refinished, and we are expected to be back at West Perry High School for our broadcast starting next week. But big wrestling week for all of Perry County. This past Saturday, the Newport Buffaloes were involved in the first ever outdoor match in the history of Pennsylvania high school wrestling. The Newport Buffaloes beating Camp Hill by a score of 45-16. Here we have the Perry County Varsity Wrestling Championships here tonight. Then on Saturday at Susquenita High School, we'll be there for the Perry County Youth Wrestling Tournament, and you can catch that entire tournament live on Facebook, exclusively on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page. There's the link right there. I don't think you can click on it, but at least you know where to go on Saturday starting at 9 o'clock for the Perry County Youth Wrestling Tournament. Facebook.com/Perry County Talk Sports Zone. And then on Sunday we'll have the first ever all-girls wrestling tournament over at West Perry High School, the Battle of the Braids. And speaking of girls wrestling, we'll be back here tomorrow for our next broadcast for the first ever match for our West Perry girls wrestling team, as the Lady Mustangs will take the mat here at West Perry Middle School, taking on the Northern York Polar Bears at 7 o'clock. That will be our next broadcast after tonight. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, the inaugural match for West Perry girls wrestling against Northern York. Do not miss it. Could be an exciting night, historic night for West Perry Athletics. But for right now, it is all about the Perry County Wrestling Championships. And this trophy right here. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. West Perry winners of the last 4 Perry County Championships. And they'll look to keep it here at home tonight. On their home mat, sort of, here at West Perry Middle School. Susquenita Blackhawks, not a big number of wrestlers to this season. So West Perry Mustangs could be very well on the edge of winning a Perry County Championship for the 5th straight year. The Newport Buffaloes hold the record for most consecutive Perry County Championships. They won 6 in a row from 2013 to 2018. So the West Perry Mustangs, they won't be able to tie that record up tonight, but they could cut a little bit closer to that record, looking for their 5th straight championship. For Susquenita, they're just hoping that West Perry doesn't become champions tonight, because if the Susquenita Blackhawks win this match here tonight, that it'll be the second time in the history of this tournament that there will be a 3-way tie. The only other time that each team had 1 win and 1 loss was back in the year 2000. West Perry Mustangs looking for their 14th Perry County Championship. And they're the only team that can win it right here in match number 3. Susquenita will just look to force a 3-way tie as we are about to have the captain's meeting here. West Prairie, a very heavy favorite here at West Prairie High School. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of Perry County Wrestling, here for the 34th annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament. For the last several years, the Susquenita Blackhawks have hosted this prestigious tournament. Now a new home for the Perry County Wrestling Tournament at West Perry. Only this time it's a little bit different. It's at West Prairie Middle School. Next year we hope to be back at West Prairie High School for this tournament. And so we are about to get underway here for match number 3. All the Newport fans have already gone home. Because Newport's day is done, they cannot win the championship. If they beat West Prairie in the last match, they would have been crowned champions. And it looks like we're going to have a forfeit here at 121 to get things started here. Expecting a few forfeits for Susquenita. So Joshua Foster getting the forfeit win. And so we'll head over down to 127. Very quick start here for the Mustangs. And that was Christian Loftman getting another forfeit here tonight. And now it looks like we will have so we are back here. Our first official matchup, match number 3 here for West Perry, Jackson Rush. Only one loss for him so far, finishing 3rd place in the Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic this past weekend. And he'll be taking on Susquenita's Jack Stows. And very quickly, Jackson Rush. If you're just tuning in, you only missed 2 forfeits. And so West Prairie with a 12-0 lead. And this could be one of a handful of matches we'll see here in match number 3. After today, West Prairie will be right back in action tomorrow to kick off the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division action, where they'll be on the road at Mercersburg, taking on the James Buchanan Rockets. That will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And for Susquenita, they'll be on the road for their next match on Friday night, where they go face the Camp Hill Lions at Camp Hill High School. That match will start at 7 o'clock Friday night. Already a 2-0 lead here for Jackson Rush. And now caution on Jackson Rush. Jackson Rush already a big season, returning state qualifier from a year ago. Already having a big year, a big win in the...
I just want to see how many it was going to be.
Free back points already for Jackson Rush. Might be looking for a pin now over Rose, and he's good shooting. He's got to get it. 1 minute and 23 seconds to time of the fall, and West Prairie adds on 18-0. A win by fall for Jackson Rush at 133. Now we head over to 145. Well, looks like we're going to see Bryce Heenfinger. Bryce Heenfinger for Susquenita. And it's going to be Aiden Shepard here for the West Prairie Mustangs. Aiden Shepard versus Bryce Heffenfinger at 145 pounds. 18-0 lead early on here. 3 matches, 2 forfeits, 1 actual match. And a win by fall for Jackson Rush. West Prairie faithful coming up strong here tonight. Once again, it's Bryce Heffenfinger. Actually, wait a minute, this is 139? I thought we just had a 139. I guess not. So this is 139 pounds. Bryce Heffenfinger. Yeah, got a little lopsided there for a second, so this is 139. And already scoreless here. And that's a nice shot, and didn't go well, as this is Aiden Shepard going for 2, and now he's got to get some back points. And no back points actually awarded for Shepard, and instead it's got to be a 2-point reversal for Bryce Heffenfinger. Heffenfinger makes it 2-2 late in the first period. And 5 seconds are about to tick off here in the first period. And out of bounds, actually. We have 2.8 seconds to go. Get about here at 139. And so that'll take us to the end of the first period. 2-2 here after the first 2 minutes. Of 139 pounds. Expecting a couple forfeits for Susquenita after this match. And looks like over on the Susquenita side, only 5 wrestlers are currently warming up. Susquenita out of Tri-5 League, looking to avoid going 0-2 to start their season. Susquenita was 9-5-8 tournaments this past weekend. Now look out as the wrestlers go out of bounds. Almost had a basketball reference just now. Last night we were here at West Prairie Middle School for West Prairie Boys Basketball home opener over Juniata. The Juniata Indians winning a thriller here last night. To start the year 1-0, West Prairie Boys Basketball will be back in action on Friday night at Halifax. And tomorrow we'll have our first ever wrestling match for our West Prairie girls wrestling team. Tomorrow night here at 7 o'clock. Against the North New York Polar Bears. So you can catch that match live right here on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. 1:05 to go here in the second period. Still 2-2. And officials saying it should be 3-2 instead of 2-2. But for who? So getting confirmation here on the scores table that it should be 3-2. I really didn't see anything why it would be 3-2. So it's, so 3-2 for who? Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, we got it now. So it's actually 3-2 here for Bryce Heffenfinger. Yeah, they did start down, so well, I wasn't paying attention either. That's kind of surprising to me. So 3-2 is actually correct here at 149 pounds in the second period. And Aiden Shepard, they're going to get something going here, trying to get by this match, trying to get the shutout going. In the history of this tournament, there's only been 4 shutouts in the history of this tournament, and they were all 4 of them were in the first 2 Perry County Wrestling tournaments. It was back in 1990, the first ever Perry County Wrestling tournament, where Susquenita had a 72-0 victory over West Perry, and then Susquenita had a 66-0 victory over Newport. Then 1 year later, in 1991, Susquenita did it again. 2 more shutouts to win their first 2 Perry County Championships. A 53-0 victory over West Perry in 1991, followed by a 72-0 victory over Newport. That is really incredible considering the history of this tournament. There has only been 4 shutouts in the history of this tournament, and they're all 4 of them for one team in the first 2 tournaments. It really is incredible. So I don't know if we're going to get a shutout here, but hey, it's still possible because after 2 periods, it is 3-2 lead for Susquenita's Bryce Heffenfinger. And now Aiden Shepard got to be down referee's position. We're going to tie this match up with an escape point and running out of bounds, and a stall warning is called on Heffenfinger. Heffenfinger can't believe it, neither can a Susquenita bench. The coach is not very happy about that call, but it is a stall warning on Susquenita's Bryce Heffenfinger. Third period here, and Heffenfinger hanging on. I think Aiden Shepard is trying to get out of bounds here. And now both wrestlers do go out of bounds with 1:16 seconds to go here in the third period. Aiden Shepard trying to get an escape point to tie this match up at 3. It's 3-2 lead for Bryce Heffenfinger. And Shepard trying to hang on. And now hang on to the ankles. Got to be careful here. And Shepard's arm touched the chin floor, and oh, we have an injury now. And Shepard holding up his leg high. And so we're going to have our first injury timeout of the day. West Perry Athletic trainer Zach Rudy coming out along with coaches Zach Kell and Chas Schaefer going out to the aid of Aiden Shepard. I don't think it's really anything serious. It might be a cramping situation here. It's still early in the season. Aiden Shepard had 2 wins in the Cummins Valley Kickoff Classic. And Aiden Shepard looks like he's going to be okay. $104 to go here in the third period. Aiden Shepard trying to tie this match up at 3 or perhaps go for a reversal to take a late lead here in the third period. Final man to go here. West Perry trying to keep this shutout going. Susquenita's Bryce Heffenfinger. Out of bounds. 46.5 seconds. Bryce Heffenfinger, a junior. for Susquenita. Susquenita only with one senior this year. That is Josh Kaufman, 172 pounds. We'll see him later in this match. And now more leg issues here. And we need another timeout here for Aiden Shepard. And looks like there's only 40 seconds left on the entry timeout for Aiden Shepard. So hopefully Shepard can get right back into this. Otherwise, it's going to be an entry default victory for Susquenita's Bryce Heenfinger. Yeah, there's no actual time here, but the official here does have the iPad that tells him the time. And so, wow, good timing because Aiden Shepard only has 7 seconds left for an entry timeout. So I don't want to have 7 more seconds in the next 46.5 seconds. And now Aiden Shepard just saying, let him up. Get on to 1 point. I want a takedown here to tie it up now. So now 4-2 for Bryce Heenfinger. Aggressive here and close, but out of bounds. Good idea there for Aiden Shepard, but just out of bounds. Got about 30 seconds left. You gotta be careful for Aiden Shepard's leg. And now going for 2, and he's got it. We are now tied at 4 apiece. Bryce Heenfinger looking for a reversal perhaps, and he will get it. With 20 seconds to go. Tied out with 4. And then a quick reversal to make it 6-4. Now Aiden Shepard will have to go for a reversal to get back, or perhaps a quick escape, followed by a quick takedown. Shepard looking for something here. 13 seconds to go. And now Shepard in a good spot, turning around. And he's got to have 5 seconds, but it looks like time is going to run out. And final second, and Susquenita will hang on with a 6-4 victory at 139.
Winner by 6-4 decision, Bryce Heenfinger for Susquenita.
So there will not be a shutout here today. 145 looks like we're going to have a forfeit. So Lane Holtree here is going to get a forfeit victory at 145. Looks like we're going to have another forfeit coming up here. Actually, 24-3. And now Adam Yoder is going to get a forfeit victory, 152. So Jensen Hungenberry Folk coming up here at 160 for the Mustangs. Go up against Miles Asper.
160 pounds. Miles Asper for Susquenita.
And oh my goodness, quick and legal takedown there on Jensen Hungenberry Folk. That's going to give so legal takedown there on Jensen Hungenberry Folk, and very quickly he gets a takedown. So it's now 2-1. Justin Hungenberry Folk, a very aggressive wrestler here at Westbury. He's got to look for a cradle, and he's got it just like that. 30 seconds, a legal takedown, but he pays up for it. Justin Hungenberry Folk, 32nd for the fall with the big win. 2 wins for Jensen today. And now Tyler Morrison coming up here for the Mustangs at 172. It's got to be Josh Kaufman here for Susquenita, the lone senior for the Susquenita Blackhawks, taking on Tyler Morrison, a returning state qualifier. We need a couple corrections here on the scores table. Actually, they're resetting the score here in the scoreboard here. It's 36-3, and the West Prairie Mustangs cruising to a 5th straight Perry County championship.
At 172 pounds, Josh Kaufman for Susquenita versus Ty Morrison for West Perry.
So Ty Morrison, returning state qualifier, he's expected to have a big season. 3rd place finisher in the Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic this past weekend. And Josh Kaufman, the lone senior for Susquenita this year. And Tyler Morrison, the awkward position almost looks like a cradle position, or maybe a spladle position here. Gotta be careful here. The official's saying nothing here. This could be a stalemate coming up here in a second. Some of the fans are calling for it, and now it's got to be out of bounds. With a minute 13 to go. Tyler Morrison, younger brother of Brad Morrison, with his family looking on. Brad Morrison, a sophomore at Division I Lock Haven University, has a couple of wins already this year. Not bad here. Better start for Brad Morrison compared to his freshman year a year ago. Also a big highlight for West Prairie alumni, Mr. Devin Jackson at Elizabethtown College, winning a championship this past weekend at the Messiah Invitational. Congratulations to Devin Jackson. A very good start to his sophomore season. And 2-point takedown here for Tyler Morrison. Tyler Morrison, a junior, could be a favorite to return to the state championships later this season. Once again, next time up for both teams, the West Prairie Mustangs will be right back at it tomorrow, where they travel to Mercersburg to take on the James Buchanan Rockets in a Mid-Penn Colonial Division opener for both teams. While Susquenita, they will be on the road on Friday night at Camp Hill. I don't think it's going to be an outdoor match. I mean, it could be, right? I mean, Newport was at Seabird Park taking on Camp Hill last Saturday in the first ever outdoor match in the history of Pennsylvania high school wrestling. So here we go, second period, 2-0 lead for Tyler Morrison. Morrison on top of Susquenita's Josh Kaufman, the only senior for Susquenita. We want to talk about a fun fact. We're talking about these state championship qualifiers. What about state champions out of Perry County? There have been 7 state champions out of Perry County School. 4 for Newport, 3 for Susquenita. First ever state champion out of Perry County was Newport Sherm Hostler in 1964. The last time a Perry County wrestler won a state championship back in 2001 when Adam Smith out of Newport won a state championship at 119 pounds in Double A. Our state champions out of Newport, 1985, Juan Saber won a heavyweight title in Double A. Also in 1993, Damian Jones out of Newport won a Double A 171-pound state championship. Susquenita has 3 state championships of their own. Their first one was in 1984. Dave Parrish won a 185-pound Double A title. 1985, Jared Dahm Susquenita won a 120-pound state championship in Double A. And last time Susquenita had a state champion in wrestling, back in 1994, Corey Fleischer. Susquenita won a 160-pound Double A state championship. So 5-0 lead here. This is Tyler Morrison getting a 3-point near fall. We started this match at 121 pounds. So we still got Still have 4 matches after this. And West Prairie is going to win their 5th straight Perry County Championship. Second period wrapped up, heading into a third period, a 5-0 lead for returning state qualifier Tyler Morrison. And neutral position here to start the third and final period. Tyler Morrison for West Prairie, Josh Kaufman for Susquenita, and nice ankle pick for Tyler Morrison. Keep an eye up on the screen. It's a 7-0 lead. And Morrison just laying him up, laying Kaufman up. Makes it 7-1. And out of bounds. For West Prairie, they don't have a really strong home schedule this year. Like the last 2 years, they had 2 big home matches. 2 years ago was a match against Cumberland Valley where the Mustangs finally beat Cumberland Valley Eagles for the first time in program history. Then last year, it was a big win for West Prairie over Bowling Springs, longtime rivals in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. West Prairie finally getting it done. West Prairie will be at Bowling Springs next Wednesday. Bowling Springs now under new direction of first-year head coach Kyle Shoup, a former wrestler at Bowling Springs, great wrestler at Lock Haven University. And now Kyle Shoup taking over as the head coach for Bowling Springs, and West Prairie will be there next Wednesday for the home opener for Bowling Springs. It's a 9-1 lead now for Tyler Morrison, makes it 2 points now for Morrison. 11-1. It's going to be a major decision victory unless something crazy happens here in the next 12 seconds. But Tyler Morrison going to get the big win. Go 2-0. Tyler Morrison only with 1 loss so far this season. And 11-1 major decision victory for Tyler Morrison. So now we go to 189 pounds, where we'll see Tucker Sideout go up against Antoine Huffman for Susquenita. Tucker Sideout. And early on, caution on Huffman. Antoine Huffman. Foot was not on the line, so an early caution here by Tucker Sideout. Very quickly getting a takedown and going back up. And oh man, this is got to be one of those matches where you just toy with the younger wrestler, and that's what Tucker Sideout is doing on early on here. A 4-2 lead. Now it makes it 6-2. Now 6-3. And oh my goodness, nice Russian arm sweep there for Tucker Sideout, getting Huffman on his back. It is now 8-3 and 10-2 now. A quick scoring frenzy here at 189 now. Tucker Sideout is going all over Huffman. It's now 12-3. And I think what the score is going to matter here because there's a quick pin, 1:06 for Tucker Sideout. Tucker Sideout getting a quick pin at 189, 1:06. Some fans were telling Tucker, like, slow down a little bit. We can over here at the scores table having confusion, but it really doesn't matter because there's the win by fall. And now Craig Bowen is going to get the forfeit at 285. Or excuse me, 215. And now we head over to 285 pounds. And we're going to see Nick Orman. Nick Orman for the West Prairie Mustangs going up against Braden Law. Braden Law had a dominant victory over Newport in the first match tonight.
Braden Law for Susquenita versus Nick Orman for Mustangs.
So Nick Orman, he went 0 for 2. He had 2 losses by fall, including his first match in 29 seconds, got pinned by Sean Kinney on Nazareth. Nick Orman is a junior for the Mustangs, but getting his first start at home. And here's Brandon Law. Brandon Law getting 2 points, 2-point takedown for Braden Law for Susquenita. Nick Norman never wrestled in his life before this year. And now he's getting a start here at 285 against Susquenita's Braden Law. I'll actually take it back. He might wrestle growing up, so, but this is the first time he's wrestling in a West Prairie singlet. And now Nick Orman with a 1-point escape. The big fella showing some stamina up there a little bit. I mean, for Braden Law, like, he's a big dude, but he's more muscle than anything else. He's got 221 pounds of muscle. And Nick Orman weighed in at 247. So you got 2 different styles of heavyweights, but that just makes the match more exciting. As we go down to the final 10 seconds of the first period. And a little final push there from Orman, and time will run out. Orman looked up at the clock for a last second. Brandon Law tried to take advantage of that, but it's a 2-1 lead for Susquenita's Braden Law. Still got 2 matches after this at 107 and 114. We started this match at 121. Nick Orman going down in referee's position. And Brandon Law just driving Orman down towards the mat. Orman still with the half Nelson. Now a double underhook. Braden Law trying to go 2-0 on the day. To go 2-0 at the start. At the start of his junior year. Orman holding up and out of bounds. 1:26 to go. Orman fighting, trying to make this a 2-2 match at 285. And Orman able to spin around, and now Yuko right after Law. We are now tied at 2 apiece. Nick Orman showing some aggressiveness, as we are now tied at 2 apiece with 1:18 to go in the second period. And now that was Orman avoiding a headlock there, just slipped right through it. Now Law with the single leg. This could be trouble, and it is. Braden Law getting a 2-point takedown in the final minute of the second period. Now up 4-2 is Susquenita's Braden Law. West Prairie team, along with the fans, cheering on Nick Orman. Susquenita wants to see Brandon Law go 2-0 to start the year. Orman Able to get back up, and he will get up for the escape point. 4-3. The time running out here in the second period at 2:85. West Prairie fans telling Orman to go up high, and Nick Orman will get the takedown. And it's now 5-3 for Nick Orman, or excuse me, 5-4, and Orman slamming Braden Law down. West Prairie crowd has come alive. The West Prairie team has come alive. But coming right back up is Braden Law in the final seconds. And after 4 minutes, we are tied at 5. What a matchup here at 285 pounds. The heavyweights playing on a good match here in the final match of the 34th annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament. 5-5. And Braden Law is going to be down in referee's position to start. And we have a caution on Nick Orman. It wasn't on the body button. And now a big slam by Orman. Nick Orman looking for his first win as the West Prairie varsity wrestler. Went 0-2 at the Cumberland Valley Classic with 2 losses by fall. Orman looking to his coaches. Trying to figure out what do I have to do to take the lead on top. 5-5, we are tied here in the third period. And Orman again with the big slam. That's got to be wearing out Braden Law. West Perry fans making some noise for Nick Orman, first-year wrestler, looking for his first win in the West Perry singlet. Minute and 10 seconds to go. This place is going crazy for Nick Orman. And now Braden Law back to his feet. Orman hang on to the wrists. And a stall warning called on Orman. Law going for a headlock takedown. Looking for a reversal perhaps. Law has got to go. And oh my goodness, a critical mistake as there is back-to-back stalls on Nick Orman. It's now 6-5. Now West Prairie telling Orman to let go, and they do. But Braden Law now up by 2, 7-5. West Prairie fans, the West Prairie team, telling Orman to go. You're now down by 2. You need a takedown to tie and possibly force overtime. This place is getting loud. The loudest we have heard it here tonight. For Nick Orman, Orman backing away. But you got 15 seconds to work with. Hey, don't look up at the clock because you need a takedown here in any way you can. Final 5 seconds, and Braden Law is going to survive a thriller at 285 pounds. A 7-5 decision victory for Susquenita's Braden Law. Very quickly saw West Prairie assistant coach Josh Schaefer coming out to the aid of Nick Orman saying, hey, that was a great match. That was the greatest match of your career so far. After going down 0-2 with 2 losses by fall at the Cumberland Valley Chaos Classic. The top one here for Nick Orman, but it's a decision victory for Susquenita's Braden Law at 285. And now we have a timeout here because looks like there's a little bit of blood actually on the mat, so we gotta get Zach Worthy up here, our West Bay athletic trainer, to come here and clean that up a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit of blood or some tissue marks or something, but quick wipe down here before 107 pounds.
107 pounds, versus
Eli D'Amico for Susquenita and Hayden Quaker for the West Prairie Mustangs. They're at 107 pounds. Hayden Quaker. It's not going to be a powerhouse in the Mid-Penn Conference, but he is a fighter. For the West Prairie Mustangs, Hayden Quaker with the single leg, and Quaker is going to get a takedown. That will bring some noise for the West Prairie fan base. As Hayden Quaker with a 2-point takedown, now getting a tilt. No back points being awarded, and now they are. Hayden Quaker going for his first win as a junior, and 3-point near fall makes it 5-0 for Hayden Quaker. And Quaker actually a sophomore for the Mustangs. Hang on, Eli D'Amico. Yeah, 107 pounds. Second to last match of the night. We still got 114 pounds yet to go. West Prairie Mustangs dominating to a 5th straight Perry County Championship with 2 matches to go. And Quaker now is crawling to a pinning maneuver. And we have a potentially dangerous. It's a 2-point near fall for Quaker. And Quaker now up 7-0. And Quaker has never won a match at home. And Hayden Quaker is looking for his first one tonight. And caution on D'Amico. And nice arm grab here for Quaker. Hayden Quaker trying to hang on here. He's got to get roll over, but Eli able to roll over with him. Hayden Quaker has never got a pinfall victory in his life. But could he possibly get his first one here tonight? Now it takes us to the end of the first period. Hayden Quaker for the Mustangs with a 7-0 lead. So Quaker defers it over to Susquenita, and Eli D'Amico is got to be on top of referee's position. Hayden Quaker will be down in bottom position. Hayden Quaker up 7-0. Quaker with a 2-point reversal. Able to get up on his knees and grab the double legs, and a beautiful reversal for Hayden Quaker. And Quaker with the half Nelson now. Hayden Quaker with a half Nelson. He's got it! Hayden Quaker. 2 minutes and 26 seconds time up to fall. What a moment there for Hayden Quaker. Hayden Quaker gets the win by fall for the first time on the home mat. And 1 match left to go. So it's going to be Cole Robinson for Susquenita, 114. Our final match tonight. So Cole Robinson for Susquenita and Evan Shepard at 114. And look kind of like a headlock here, but letting go, and Evan Shepard's going to have 2. West Prairie Mustangs in the last few years has been a powerhouse in all of District 3. A year ago, under the direction of first-year head coach Zachary Cow, the West Prairie Mustangs made it to their first ever District 3 championship game, where they lost to Berks Catholic a year ago. West Prairie, without a doubt, is going to be looking to get back to that stage. Last year, West Prairie Wrestling hosted a quarterfinal and a semifinal for the first time in program history, and then losing to Berks Catholic in their first ever district championship game appearance. So no doubt the Mustangs will look to get back to that District 3 stage. They went 0-2 in the state championships a year ago, in the team championships. 2 tough losses. And West Prairie with a dominant schedule this year. Bowling Springs next Wednesday. January 6th, 2 days before my 30th birthday, at Chambersburg in a one-on-one match. They will be at the Gettysburg Duels for the first time in a long time, where West Prairie will take on some good teams, including Gettysburg and Warrior Run, which which is one of the teams that West Prairie lost to in the state team championships a year ago at the Giant Center. But the Mustangs dominating to their 5th straight Perry County Wrestling Championship. And now this is Robinson is going for a takedown, and he actually went for a reversal, but time runs out. So Evan Shepard for West Prairie with a 4-0 win, or excuse me, 4-0 lead after the first 2 minutes. Second period coming up here at 1:14, our last match of the night here at West Prairie High School. Originally, this match was set to start at 8 o'clock, but a couple quick matches. This match is be over before 8 o'clock. And now another caution, and actually a caution on both wrestlers. Very rarely we see that in this sport. Reference position, a caution on both wrestlers at the same time. And now Evan Shepard trying to get up and not able to get the wrist free. Could be locked hands. No signal was called. I think Cole Robinson might have gone away with a locked hands signal right there. He might have gone away with that. So Cole Robinson looking for a reversal. And now Evan Shepard able to get up. And with for a 1-point escape, it makes it 5-0. And Evan Shepard right away with a takedown. 7-0 now for West Prairie's Evan Shepard. It wasn't a shutout here tonight, but the Mustangs dominant. Here in the second period, 1 minute to go. Now 1 minute to go. 114 pounds, our last match of the night. The score that you see on the bottom screen represents the team score, 58-6 for the West Prairie Mustangs, cruising to their 5th straight Perry County Wrestling Championship. Evan Shepard looking for something here because Cole Robinson hanging on to the wrist of Evan Shepard. Coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Park post-game report with our final stats as well as the trophy presentation here at West Prairie Middle School. The championship trophy being given to the West Prairie Mustangs after this match. What's next for both teams? And a very historic broadcast to announce coming up next. Not tonight, obviously, but we'll have our next broadcast tomorrow. Very historic. After 2 periods, it's a 7-0 lead for West Prairie's Evan Shepard. Now both wrestlers starting neutral for a 3rd and final period of the 34th annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament. In match 1, Newport dominated Susquenita 48-22. In match number 2, the Mustangs dominated the Newport Buffaloes 42-29. Now here it's been all West Prairie. 2 more points for Evan Shepard. Makes it 9-1. So blown here, 1-point escape here for Robinson, makes it 9-2. So 9-2 for Evan Shepard, potentially looking for bonus points. That's one thing that West Prairie Mustangs have relied on heavily for the bonus points, no matter if it's a major, a tech fall, or a win by fall. That's one thing that West Prairie has always strived for in the last few years, and there won't be anything different here this year when it comes to the mindset of the West Prairie Wrestling Mustangs. 2 more points. 2-point takedown for Evan Shepard makes it 11-2. That makes it a 9-point match with less than a minute to go, 40 seconds to go, in fact. And Evan Shepard looking for a major decision victory to end the 34th annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament. And now Shepard with the arm bar, and he's got to look for back points. No back points yet. Evan Shepard might be looking for a win by fall now to cap this one off, and he's got it. 5 minutes and 49 seconds, time out to fall, and that will wrap up the 34th annual Perry County Wrestling Tournament. 64-6 the final for the West Prairie Mustangs in the final match of the night. The West Prairie Mustangs have won their 5th consecutive Perry County Championship. All 3 matches lopsided. It was a close one for the most part between West Prairie and Newport in match number 2. But in match number 3, it's all Mustangs. 64-6. Most of these matches were won by bonus points. And the West Prairie Mustangs have won the 5th straight Perry County Championship. And the Mustangs will have the trophy presentation. The West Prairie Mustangs start the dual meet season 2-0 on the year. And the West Prairie Mustangs will be back in action tomorrow night at James Buchanan High School in Mercersburg to take on the James Buchanan Rockets at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. West Prairie Athletic Director Ryan Anderson to present to his Mustangs the Perry County Championship plaque or trophy, whatever you want to call it.
Congratulations to the 2023 Perry County Wrestling Champions. It's 5 in a row.
And we see Jackson Rush and Tyler Sideout, and that's Tyler Morrison getting the trophy. And I'll go photographers in my way, but we can see who won. And the West Prairie Mustangs winning the Perry County Championship. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about tonight. So the Susquenita Blackhawks will be back in action on Friday night when they go to Camp Hill High School to take on the Lions in a non-conference matchup. That match will start at 7 o'clock, Susquenita at Camp Hill. West Prairie Mustangs will be back in action tomorrow when they hit the road to James Buchanan to take on the Rockets at 7 o'clock for the Mid-Penn Colonial Division opener at James Buchanan. Good luck to the Mustangs. We'll see them in a couple weeks. Our next broadcast here tomorrow night will be right here at West Prairie Middle School for the first ever match for our West Prairie Girls Wrestling team. West Prairie Girls Wrestling taking on the Northern York Polar Bears at 7 o'clock tomorrow night here at West Prairie Middle School for our first ever match for West Prairie Girls Wrestling. That is going to do for us here. Later this week on Saturday, we'll be at Susquenita High School for the Perry County Youth Wrestling Tournament. And you can catch that entire tournament live on Facebook. Facebook.com/Perry County Talk Sports Zone. PCT Sports Zone actually is the link. But that's where you can catch the Perry County Youth Wrestling Tournament on Saturday starting at 9 o'clock at Susquenita High School Saturday morning. Cannot wait for that. Or on Facebook, Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page. With yours truly on the call. That's going to do for us on behalf of all 4 athletic directors. For Greenwood, Matthew Bingaman. For Susquenita, Wayne Quickly. Newport, Sean Lesh. West Prairie's Ryan Anderson. Our public address announcer, Brent Anderson. Our high school principal, Christopher Casey. Our superintendent, Jeff Coons. And all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Or actually, Golden Pipes of Perry County Wrestling. Saying so long from West Prairie High School. The next time a Perry County varsity event will be on Friday, December 29th for the Perry County Boys Basketball Championships hosted by Susquenita. That'll be on Friday, December 29th, starting at 6 o'clock. And then next day, same time on December 30th during the holiday break. That will do for us here at West Prairie High School, or excuse me, at West Prairie Middle School. Good night, everybody, and congratulations to the West Prairie Mustangs winning their 5th straight Perry